What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I keep getting asked about what's the best nitro fragrance. Is it red? Is it white? Is it one of the black ones like platinum or something like that? They're all pretty good. They all have their merit. Everybody's got different taste. And there's quite a few, so I can understand the confusion. So I picked out my personal favorite 5 just to give you guys some opinions on it if you're interested in checking them out. There is a link to Perfume Box with a 5% off code down below that I do make a small commission from if you happen to purchase. All of these did come from Perfume Box. They partner with the channel and they're an official distributor of Dumont. Has nothing to do with what I think about the fragrances, because some definitely got left off because some are just okay. But these 5, these are the 5. Let's talk about them. Stay tuned. So at number 5, this one in particular is pretty similar to another fragrance from Lattafa that I'm a big fan of. This is superior though. This has more going on. And it doesn't cost but a few dollars more. We're talking about Nitro Platinum. So Nitro Platinum has that juicy pineapple fruitiness, nice and spicy and woodsy, but there's other citruses and fruits going on here besides just being predominantly pineapple. It has a very specific vanilla meets sugary like sweetness to go with that kind of Aventus style fruitiness. Doesn't really have all of the smoky tones and the heavy musk of an Aventus, but kind of gives a little bit of that vibe. I would say in that 50%, 60% realm. You can tell it draws a little bit of inspiration from that, but it's definitely more its own thing. This one smells incredible and performs really well. It's hard to beat. If you're looking for something that's a very fruity, spicy fragrance, kind of in that vein, this is probably going to be the one that you're going to want to check out. And yeah, gets the vote of confidence from me, coming in at number 5, Nitro Platinum. Coming in at number 4, it's kind of like Ultra Male, but it definitely walks its own path because it's got green elements. It's a little on the metallic side. Like, again, if I put a percentage on this, I would say it's like 70% relative to Ultra Male. It's got the similar sweetness and spice and all that, but the color is fitting. The name is fitting. It's got some green elements to it, but it's also, again, like I said, it gets a little metallic. It's Nitro Green. Nitro Green's really, really good stuff. I have individual reviews on all of these if you want further detail beyond what you're going to get in this list video. But this is going to summarize everything pretty well. You got to like sweet, okay? Because, again, Jean-Paul Gaultier's Ultra Male. I like this more than 9 p.m. and Ultra Male because it's got a pretty big twist. Where 9 p.m.'s got a slight twist where it's a fruity apple smell and it's smoother, versus Ultra Male's Fresh Pear. It's a little bit more synthetic. That's the only 2 real deciding differences that I find. Whereas here, it's smoother like 9 p.m. is, but it's also got those other elements, bigger differences, green, metallic. It's sweeter, like fruity sweet, not just vanillic sweet, kind of like 9 p.m. is. Superior. It's superior. It's a little bit more woodsy. Because that's why I say superior, because you get all of the things that I enjoy about the DNA, plus it brings something new to the fold. Like I said, these elements, honestly, I think it's superior to both of those. If you have both of those, it's wildly redundant and you don't need this. But if you're a fan of those and would like to experience a pretty nice twist, you might want to check out Nitro Green. Now at number 3, this is a polarizing one. It's not going to be for everybody. Ever since somebody said it smells like a burning black leather couch, I can't get that out of my head. It's relatable. It makes sense. It's Nitro Intense, blacked out, bottle and label and everything's blacked out. So this is another one kind of in the realm of an Aventus, but again, like 50, 60%. Draws inspiration, but not the same. This has a dark leather accord. It's still very smoky. Fruity, kind of in the realm of an Afnan Supremacy, not only Intense, but again, this is much more leather-based than it is something like Oak Moss, where Supremacy, not only Intense, is all about that spicy green oak moss. That's where you get a little bit of your smokiness from. Here, it's straight up smoke accord, leather accord, and black leather, as you would have guessed. Has that dark leather jacket, black leather couch kind of thing going. Again, what a great oddball descriptor that totally makes sense. Burning black leather couch. Because, yeah, it's got that smoky, fiery, slightly charred, smoked smell to it. And I don't mean it in a pungent, off-putting manner either. It's pretty smooth, but it is on the darker side. So if you're looking for a great, like, I don't want to say gothic or dominatrix BDSM kind of leather thing. I don't know. I'm trying to find the right words on how to describe the black leather and just the style, the dark overall tones to this one. Because it's much more approachable than I'm maybe making it sound at the moment. There's a reason it's number 3 out of the, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 Nitro fragrances I have, because it is pretty damn good. Really strong stuff to it. Number 3 is Nitro Intense. Now, number 2 is a lot of people's number 1, but it's not my number 1, because it's got similarities to my number 1, but much sweeter fragrance overall. Nitro White. We go from a blacked out bottle to a whited out bottle with a little bit of gold accents. This smells really good. Vanilla sweet, a little gourmand, woodsy, touches of spice. There's anise elements here. There's Invictus elements here from sweetness. There's a little bit of a lot going on here. Even maybe a hint of like some earthy green tones of maybe like an oak moss note. Again, I haven't looked at the notes in a long time. I don't remember them distinctively. I'm just telling you how it smells to me. It's really good. I understand why this is a lot of people's favorite. You gotta like sweet. It's the most gourmandish fragrance of the 5 here. The sweetest one by far. Very creamy, delectable vanilla. Doesn't really offer a lot of powder. If you're into sweet fragrances and you want something much smoother than the designer fragrances, because typically if you like the sweet stuff, you're going to like a lot of designers. Modern men's designers are pretty sweet. Whereas here, it's much smoother. The quality's a lot better than your typical designer men's fragrance. Number 2, Nitro White. And my clear-cut favorite, my number 1, it's no contest. It's Watermelon Invictus Nitro Red. Beast. Relative to Hawas, Invictus, fragrances like that, was superior. I like this more than Hawas. I don't like it more than Hawas Ice. I do like the mintiness of Hawas Ice, but I like this more than Hawas. I like this more than original Invictus as well. This doesn't have the crazy level of spice like the cinnamon cardamom. There's a little bit of spice here, but not on the same level as something like a Hawas. It basically smells like taking a watermelon Jolly Rancher, melting it, and then mixing it into a bottle of Paco Rabanne Invictus. Got this sweet bubblegum kind of smell. It's a little aquatic. Obviously very fruity with a dominant like artificial watermelon smell, but it is artificial watermelon. It doesn't smell like natural juice of watermelon, but it's also not as scratchy and cheap synthetic smelling as an Invictus, as a Hawas. Those are very, very chemical synthetic smelling. Whereas here, I'm not going to sit here and say it smells natural, but it's smoother. It's definitely smoother, so it comes across as higher quality when it's not necessarily higher quality. It's just not as scratchy, not as rough around the edges, if you will. Great performance, great casual wear, nothing serious here. I wouldn't want to wear this on a first date or anything. I don't know if that's going to make the right first impression, other than, hey, I'm a fun guy. I mean, I guess if that's what you're going for, I would want something that's got a little bit more sensuality to it than a playful side like this. But during the day, or a fun night out, just a casual evening out, this will definitely do the trick, and it performs great. Number 1, Nitro Red. Well, that's my 5 personal favorite Nitro fragrances. I hope this was helpful to kind of help you sort it out. They are very affordable. They punch well above their price point. There's a reason these Nitro fragrances get all kinds of hype. Thank you again, Perfume Box, for having sent these my way, giving me opportunities to spend time with these and review them. Again, if you want to check them out, they're linked down below with a little discount for you if you're interested in making a purchase. Obviously, you don't have to do any of that. I do appreciate you just watching the video, if nothing else. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe before you leave, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one.